How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. If you If you guys would, please head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I'm streaming there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty Battlefield, Halo, or Destiny 2. And of course, if you guys have any movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Ice Age 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have already done a review video talking about the original Ice Age movies, so if you guys haven't yet, I highly encourage you guys to do so. I will try to leave a link to that video at the end of this one, so check it out. And we're going to be talking about Meltdown, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Continental Drift, and Collision Course. I will be giving my scores for them along the way while we talk about each of them individually in this video. And we're going to talk about, unfortunately, why I don't like any of them. They have some good qualities. Let me state that at the beginning of this video. They have some good qualities. But as this film franchise has continued pumping out sequels, my love for this franchise has gone down. I also want to talk about the fact that I will be doing a review of Ice Age 6 because it is a Disney Plus exclusive, and I do have Disney Plus. So I will have that review out for you guys in a few days, to look forward to that. I'll be honest, guys, I didn't really want to talk about these movies, but I figured because I talked about the original, and I knew I was going to talk about the original, I had to talk about all these sequels. So, first of all, I love the original. If you guys haven't checked that movie out yet for my review, really quick, I give it a 9.5. I think it's one of the best animated movies ever. A couple problems I have with it, but I enjoy it. Meltdown, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Continental Drift, and Collision Course, and Ice Age 6, I can't even remember the title of it. It's that bad. I don't care. I really just don't care. So for Meltdown, so when it comes to Meltdown, from 2006, there are some stakes, and there is some good humor. But not much is clear when it comes to this decisions. There's not much in the way of character motivations, and the story is very jumbled. It's not a very concise story. So with that, I have to give Meltdown a 6 out of 10. Moving on to Dawn of the Dinosaurs from 2009. This is where I clocked out of Ice Age. When they came out, I watched 1 and 2, whether that be on DVD or in the theater or whatever. When Dawn of the Dinosaurs came out in 2009 and Continental Drift and Collision Course and whatnot came out in theaters, I didn't care. I didn't care to see Dawn of the Dinosaurs because I thought, like, 1 was amazing, 2 was very mediocre, and it's just like, I don't care to see anymore. I really don't. I just don't care. And it's not because I thought Dawn of the Dinosaurs was going to be bad. I just thought, you know what? I have a gut feeling that the exact same issues I had with 1, even though they're very minimal, and 2, I felt like those issues that I saw in the first 2 movies was just going to be in the third one, along with a bunch of other problems when it comes to storytelling. And me watching these movies, especially Dawn of the Dinosaurs, proved me right. Because it is not a story. There's not a storyline where you go from point A, go on an adventure, and get to point B. It's just a series of, you start here, and you go here, and 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 here. All we have, instead of a 1, 2 ending, we have a series of situations that our characters have to go from point A, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's situation after situation after situation after situation that they have to get out of these dangerous problems so they can get to the next one that they have to solve, because we need to make this movie actually have a runtime of at least 90 minutes. There's no new concepts in this movie either when it comes to Dawn of the Dinosaurs. And there's no character moments. There's no character growth. Everything that happens in this movie, you can see coming a mile away. Now, yes, you might be thinking, well, you've seen so many movies. I mean, you're a movie critic. A child could pick up on all these problems. Seriously, this movie came out in 2009. That means I would have been about 15, 16. I could have easily pointed out how bad this movie is. There's also just too many characters. Like literally, go rewatch the original two Ice Age films. Then watch Dawn of the Dinosaurs. There are so many characters in this movie, and if you really focus, you could cut some of them out, and the movie wouldn't change. Like the T-Rex should have actually been the bad guy, and it should have been the dinosaur that took out Bucky's eyeball, not this random looking hybrid Velociraptor Spinosaurus thing because they're trying to rip off from Jurassic Park 3. That dinosaur, if you remove that hybrid looking dinosaur and maybe where the T-Rex is the one that took Bucky's eye, then you would have eliminated an extra character, you would have eliminated having to spend money on another CGI looking dinosaur for this animated film, and then Bucky would actually have a reason and a motivation for doing what he's doing with the rest of the main group. But there's no character motivations. There's no tension. Because there's no character motivations, everyone's just doing things so the movie happens. And because there's no character motivations, there's no tension. There's no high stakes anymore. And like I said, I lost interest in watching more Ice Age movies at the end of 2. But mentally, I really clocked out at the end of 3. I just don't care about the characters anymore, and I didn't care about the story. So with that, Dawn of the Dinosaurs gets a 5 out of 10. Moving on to Continental Drift from 2012. Again, way too many characters in this film. In Continental Drift, there are 13 main characters plus side characters. Literally, go back and rewatch Continental Drift and tell me why there are so many characters. And because there's so many characters, not everyone's going to get their own equal screen time or character moments or character growth. And there's also, most of these characters, whether they be main or side characters, are completely unnecessary. And this film focuses on 4 plots. There's an adventure plot, there's a romance plot, there's parenthood going on, and a revenge plot going on. You have 4 main plots, all happening in a movie that's less than 90 minutes long. The biggest problem is that all 4 of these plots, while they are main plots, they don't connect to each other at all. The romance plot doesn't connect to the adventure plot doesn't connect to the parenthood, the revenge plot just is completely random and makes no logical sense. All these plots are just things happening. Things are just happening in the movie again. So we have the exact same problems and issues growing again, just like Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Also, this movie and this movie series is starting to lose concept with reality. There are things that, yes, they can be played for laughs and giggles, but this movie has lost its sense of reality. There's nothing in this movie that is believable. Like, even the best way to talk about it would be the Fast and the Furious movies. Like, Fast and Furious 1 through 8, even though they had some, like, really crazy moments and whatnot, there was a sense of believability that maybe this could happen. But when it comes to Fast and Furious 9, especially when they go into outer space with a car, that's when the believability for the audience members goes out the window. It's like you have literally lost concept with reality. It is impossible to do that. And yes, it's funny and it's silly and it's a gag because that's something that people have been wanting for the past 8 films in that franchise. But don't make people happy because you want to, because that's just something that sacrifices your believability. And that's unfortunately what happens in Continental Drift, is you lose, the ability to realize, hey, we've lost concept with reality. So Continental Drift from 2012 is going to get a 4 out of 10. And then lastly, to wrap up this video, let's talk briefly about Collision Course. This movie is 100% unbelievable. Every event that transpires in this film is 100% unbelievable. Again, loses concept with reality. So the problems that we have with 2, 3, and 4, all of them are in Collision Course, but amped up to 11. I can't connect with any of the story that's going on in this film and the characters. There's no connection with anything transpiring in Collision Course. There is no character motivations that make any sense. And even if there are character motivations, I just don't care. And there's no character growth. There's no character moments. People are just doing things, again, for the sake of doing things. The villains also in this film are complete utter idiots, and their motivations constantly are changing throughout the film. Like, the villains in this movie are doing one thing for the first act, and then in Act 2, they want to do something else villainous. And then in Act 3, they completely change their mind, and they go back to doing some of the things that they wanted to do in Act 1, plus a little extra of this other new villainous stuff. And it's like, I can't keep track of what these villains in this movie actually want to accomplish. So with that, I'm giving Collision Course a 3 out of 10. Guys, watch the original Ice Age. Unfortunately, Ice Age 2, it's a decent watch, but Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Continental Drift, and Collision Course are all, unfortunately, very bad sequels, and I can't recommend watching them. I mean, if you really care about Ice Age, fine. Give them a little watch once and done kind of thing. You guys, of course, can get these movies on DVD, Blu-ray, and all of the Ice Age movies are on Disney Plus. So if you guys do have Disney Plus, you guys can watch all of them over there on that subscription service. Like I said, I will be reviewing Ice Age 6. Look forward to that coming out in a few days. And that's going to be it for my rant and reviews of all of these movies when it comes to Ice Age 2, 3, 4, and 5. You guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.